Your balcony is tiny. Your patio has no floor space. Your yard is basically non-existent. But you still want to grow plants. Here's the solution: vertical gardening. When you can't go out, you go up. Walls, fences, railings, even ceilings. All of these are growing space. You just need the right setup. In this video, we're looking at 6 vertical gardening ideas that turn empty vertical surfaces into lush, productive gardens. Stick with me. And if your floor space is 0, but your walls are empty, you know what to do. Subscribe. Let's get into it. First, the easiest option: pre-made wall-mounted planter panels. These are felt or fabric pockets attached to a waterproof backing. You hang them on a wall like a picture frame. Each pocket holds soil and a plant. You can buy these on Amazon for $20 to $40. They come with mounting hardware. Installation takes about 15 minutes. Fill the pockets with lightweight potting mix. Plant herbs, small flowers, or trailing plants like pothos. Water from the top and let it drain down through the pockets. The only downside? Wet fabric against a wall can cause mold. Make sure your wall is waterproof or leave a small air gap behind the panel. Next, the DIY classic: a pallet vertical garden. You find a free wooden pallet, stand it upright, staple landscape fabric to the back, bottom, and sides. Fill it with soil through the top. Then plant through the front slats. This works best for shallow-rooted plants like lettuce, herbs, and trailing flowers. The plants grow out of the spaces between the slats. It looks rustic and charming. Make sure your pallet is marked HT, heat treated. Avoid pallets marked MB, that's methyl bromide, a toxic fumigant. Heat-treated pallets are safe for growing food. The whole project costs about $20. For the fabric and soil, the pallet is usually free. Number 3. Shoe organizer garden. This sounds ridiculous. It works surprisingly well. You buy a hanging shoe organizer made of felt or fabric, the kind that hangs on the back of a door with clear plastic pockets. Under $10 at any discount store. Hang it on a wall or fence that gets sun. Fill each pocket with potting mix. Plant 1 small plant per pocket: herbs, lettuce, or trailing flowers. The felt material holds moisture well. The pockets are already divided, and when the season ends, you throw the whole thing in the trash or wash it and save it for next year. This is not the most beautiful vertical garden, but for under $10 and 10 minutes of work, it's hard to beat. Number 4. Tiered plant stand. This is vertical gardening without mounting anything to your walls. You buy or build a stand with 3 or 4 levels. Each level holds a row of pots. The stand sits on the floor and goes up. You can find wooden tiered stands at garden centers for $30 to $60, or make your own from scrap wood and cinder blocks. This works well for small patios and balconies because you can move the whole thing. If the sun shifts during the day, just spin the stand. The top level gets the most sun. Put tomatoes or peppers there. The bottom level gets the least shade-loving herbs like mint and parsley. Number 5. Hanging gutter garden. This is a long, narrow planter made from old rain gutters. You buy vinyl or aluminum gutters from a hardware store. Cut them to length, drill drainage holes every few inches. Mount them horizontally on a wall or fence, stacked in rows. 1 gutter holds about 6 to 8 small plants. Stack 3 gutters vertically, and you've got 18 to 24 plants in a space only 3 feet wide. Strawberries do exceptionally well in gutters. The runners hang over the edge. Lettuce and shallow-rooted herbs also thrive here. Make sure your gutters are slightly tilted so water drains to one end. And put a cap on the low end to catch runoff, or let it drain onto the ground below. Number 6. Trellis for climbing plants. Finally, the simplest vertical garden. A trellis with climbing plants. You don't need pockets or gutters, just a trellis. a wooden or metal grid, and plants that want to climb. Plant pole beans, peas, cucumbers, or morning glories in a pot or a small strip of soil at the base of the trellis. The plants do the vertical work for you. A single cucumber plant can grow 8 feet tall on a trellis. That's 8 feet of food growing up, not out. Pole beans produce for months on a 6-foot trellis. You can buy a trellis for $15 to $30. Or make one from bamboo stakes and twine. The plants don't care what it looks like. They just need something to hold on to. 2 quick tips for vertical gardening success. 1. Choose lightweight plants. A vertical garden full of wet soil is heavy. Your wall needs to handle that weight. Avoid large, heavy plants like tomatoes. Stick with herbs, lettuce, strawberries, and trailing flowers. 2. Water from the top. In a vertical garden, water flows down. Soak the top plants or pockets first. Water will drip down to the lower ones. If you only water the middle, the top stays dry and the bottom gets flooded. A watering can with a long spout gives you control. That's 6 vertical gardening ideas. Wall-mounted panels, pallet gardens, shoe organizers, tiered stands, hanging gutters, and trellises with climbers. You don't need floor space to garden. You just need a wall, some soil, and a little creativity. Question for the comments. Which vertical garden would you try first? The free pallet? The $10 shoe organizer? Or something else? Tell me. Subscribe if your walls are empty and your floor space isn't. I'll see you in the next video.